your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Laura here with us this morning, and Laura comes in here with some chronic duration of over 4 months, 3 to 4 months of sacroiliac joint pain that goes down into her left hip area and her buttocks region, and her lumbar spine area has been painful for how long now?
22 years.
22 years, so that's a chronic problem. Duration of over 3 months is what defines chronic. Now, tell me, you've had 9 epidural steroid injections, right? Spinal injections.
Yes.
And you said you've also had RLF, right?
Yes.
And you've had, what else?
Botox. Botox, stem cells.
Stem cells, what else?
And the ablation, right? And,
ablation therapy even?
Yeah.
So you've had 22 years worth of failed medical care for this, right?
This was all in 1 year. Yeah.
All in one the last year?
Uh-huh.
That all this has occurred? That's a lot of epidural steroid injections in 1 year.
Yes.
They normally don't do that many. Okay, so this is her first visit. Now, I've already done my orthopedic neurological evaluation. Was my orthopedic neurological evaluation as complete or comprehensive as any of the MDs that you've seen? More so. Okay.
More. Yeah.
She made a comment that I would like to share. We get a lot of comments on our YouTube videos about me doing the same adjustment on every single patient for any problem. Well, I use the same technique, the Johnson technique, that I've developed over my 36-year career on all the patients because it works, and I actually move the bones and structure, so I'm actually correcting vertebral and pelvic subluxation complexes, which are pinching on the nerves, causing the patient to have neurological sequelae for pain or organ-related issues. So I'm going to show you how we do our first adjustment today. Okay, Laura, let's have you flex your head forward and backwards with your arms at your sides. And then back to neutral. Now see, I can tell she's a stomach and side sleeper. Her head's way forward and translated over to the right, but turn left. She's stomach and side sleeper. You've been doing that all your life, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I've said I've already done her exam, but I'm going to have her lay down on her tummy right here, and I'm going to do her first adjustment for you today.
So how high up?
You just put your face down in there and rest your arms up on those little armrests.
Okay.
So her right leg is shorter by 1/2 inch here. Now when I bring it up, it actually gets even, and that tightens up in the low back, doesn't it? And your thighs a little bit. And she's got a lot of pain right here on her left SI joint right there, but she's also got some right SI joint subluxation too, which she probably didn't even realize. Lumbar spine is sore right here from palpating L5, L4, L3. These are all out. This is sore all the way up into her thoracolumbar spine region. Tender right here in the mid-thoracics as well. She's got a little increased kyphosis here in the mid-thoracic. Decreased lumbar lordosis down here. That's from the muscle hypertonicity. We're going to lock your right leg straight. Lift your right leg up. Now she got that one up pretty high and even. Okay, relax. Do the same thing on the left now. Now see, she didn't get the left one up as high. Did the left one feel more difficult to you, you said? Yep. So she's got a left sacral deviation test. So I'm going to start off adjusting her left SI joint. The reason people come here to get adjusted when they've been through all these other failed treatments is because this technique works. So I challenge any chiropractor around the world against their techniques on the spine. And I'm not afraid to back that statement up. You adjust the patient and I'll adjust the patient and we'll see which one adjustment works the best for them. Okay, let's turn you on your back now. Most people that get adjusted by me though won't ever see another chiropractor. Isn't that right, Greg?
Yes, sir.
There, okay, slide down this way a little bit. There we go. And let's put your arms straight out sideways. Yep. This is my Jesus adjustment. There. Adjusting your clavicles, your shoulders, and your anterior costo-sternal joints. Okay, you can relax your hands on your tummy. Let me have your leg here now. There you go. You should have felt that from your knee all the way up to your low back.
Mm-hmm.
Now she brought in her MRIs and radiology reports, which I reviewed before we ever even saw her. Let's sit you face this way. I'm sorry, this way. So she did the right thing, and she has degenerative disc disease and facet arthropathy down in the lower lumbar spine. That's also known as osteoarthritis. There we go. I told her she was degenerate. Steve didn't agree though, smart man. There we go. Okay, so we're going to bring you on the adjustment that I know you came in here for, which is this one. We're going to put your butt right there, head up that way, please.
Okay.
I've had some people make comments that they've shown these videos to their chiropractor, and their chiropractor, being a Gonstead chiropractor, thinks my adjusting style is too aggressive. So again, I challenge anybody around the world, chiropractors, my adjustments against yours to see who the patient likes the best and who's the most effective. There we go. Okay, relax the other hand right here. I am aggressive, that's what gets results, but I do not go beyond the paraphysiological space or the anatomical integrity of the ligament, which is what's important. Now, you should have felt that go all the way down. See, you're still kicking, you're fine. There we go. No drop it in my hands here. There. Let me do it. I'll do it better than you. There. Okay. If you fight me, it's going to hurt you more. Okay, take some deep breaths. And when you get up, I want you to sit up sideways. Don't ever sit straight up. Turn sideways and then put your legs over and push yourself up with your arm. There you go. Okay, stand right here in front of the mirror again. Okay, let's have you flex forward and backwards in neutral. And then back to normal. Okay, take a look in the mirror now. See, your head's more centered up now than it was. Still not completely where we want it yet. But it will be when I get done. Okay, now look at the wall behind you. Keep those shoulders pinched together for me.
How do I look at the wall behind me?
Look backwards at the wall behind you. Full extension. You'll feel that all the way down here. Okay, relax. Okay, let's have you flex your head forward and backwards again. This should feel a little smoother to you than the first one. Yep, better range of motion. Yep, you're more centered up right now. Down here too. Good. Okay, so this was your very first adjustment here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, and you've been adjusted years ago, and it twisted you on your side, and that didn't help you any. How did you feel getting your very first adjustment here today? How does your right SI joint or left SI joint feel right now?
I don't feel anything.
You don't feel anything?
No.
Imagine that.
Wow.
This is the Johnson Technique Challenge. Any chiropractor around the country would like to challenge my technique against their technique. Come on in here to Houston and we'll do their patients and we'll see which ones they like the best. Okay. You got anything else you'd like to share with our subscribers? Our YouTube fans around the world? How was your first experience? Was it worth coming here? You came all the way from Friendswood.
Yes. Yes.
That's a long drive.
Yes.
Not as far as Germany or Sweden, but
No, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I know it's worth it.
okay.
He should
You
be
made a
there.
good decision. Her husband Steve, he's a Friendswood cavitation addict. He likes to watch us on YouTube, and he's the one that referred his wife Lori in here. He diagnosed the SI joint problem before the medical doctors did. They all said it was lumbar spine. You need to have more injections, and probably surgery was next. Right? Is that what they told you? If this doesn't work, we can always do surgery.
Well, they actually wanted, someone called me to see
If you
if
wanted
I
to
was
do
okay,
surgery.
and they were going to discuss what's next.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was going to come here before I called them
And
back.
thank the Lord you did. That's good.
Yes.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief, where we move structure and correct vertebral subluxations. We'll see y'all soon.